Hello, 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 hello. See, the TV had it work. It there it on my head. It there it on him head. Not on the keyboard, and I don't know why. I don't understand why the keyboard doesn't do it, but maybe someday the solution will find its way into our hearts and out of our brains. Worked at a pizza place. He said, "Is this enough olives? Just a pile of them." I don't I'm not a big olive fan. They don't really do anything for me. I don't dislike olives, but like they're just kind of there. Olives are simply exist to me. Why is game capture not capture? Hello? James. Baines. Victory. TV, eyfey on computer, TV on Twitch TV, real TVs within TVs within TVs. It's like when you go to www.tv.org.vision.set, you can see a video on your computer. Does anybody else have this problem where you have 500 rectangles in your house and many of them are video screens of some kind, and you feel weird saying like, ah yes, I have 3 monitors in my living room, when actually you have 2 monitors and a TV, but the TV is hooked up to your computer, so it's being used like a monitor. So is that a TV or is that a monitor? Do we just call them screens from now on? I don't understand. There's so many words that could possibly mean anything. Also, the TV is so small on him. I didn't think it through the sizing for him's face. I didn't actually test these out on the VTuber. I just kind of made the images, so I'm curious how they rotate with my face when I look directions. It looks like it's doing okay. Very last minute before stream started, I got the TV head and the Miku hair up and going. Telemonitor? But then what about the monitors that aren't a television? Like, can I say I have 3 monitors if one of the monitors isn't a monitor? Can I say, do I just say I've got 2 monitors and a TV? 2 monitors and a telemonitor? That's too many words. Monitor lizard. I don't have any of those. I don't even have a gecko. Or a Geico. Or a gumbo. That's all the GO words I know. I do have lizard business. That's true. That's my website. That's my it's my email address. I've forgotten our objective in this game. I think it's... We had some fetch quests happening. I think we're supposed to find a specific court. Brown court. Got it. You do not think it's okay to keep a monitor lizard as a pet? I thought monitor lizards were like super friendly. Like I thought they were the most dog-like of the lizards. I might be getting my lizards confused. You can't keep a Komodo dragon as a pet. I know this much. Pet. They can get to be like 7 feet big. Yeah, as they should be. No, bearded dragons is small guys. I know they can get big. It is legal to have them as a pet. Because like I know people will have like monitor lizards that like you don't keep those guys in an aquarium or whatever. You just let them run around your house. You just let them live there. They live with you. They are like a cat or a dog. But apparently they're like super friendly and they love like being pet and stuff. The dog lizards. Bearded dragons are dog lizards? Do they bark? I don't think any lizards bark. Actually, you know what? No, there's probably a barking lizard out there. I take that back. I take that back entirely. I think I just have to systematically go to every path I could possibly go until we find the court that is brown. This one's purple. Some people can be a good owner for monitor lizard, but most people, no, true. Honestly, that's true of most pets. Like, there's a good percentage of people in the world who have pets who have no clue how to take care of those pets. Like 90% of people who own any kinds of like rodents, even people who own like dogs and cats, it's crazy how many people like straight up just don't read up on animals before purchasing them. They were just like, oh yeah, I have a cat. We had an outdoor cat as a kid, so it's fine to just put my animals outside. This is a brown court. A lot of people are fooled by what their parents did when their parents didn't know what they were doing, and or what the like old-timey media will tell you what to do. Oh yeah, even with exotic animals, like a lot of those you're just not even supposed to have. A lot of animals just cannot be pets. You tell him, Harvey. When I got my cats, I had never had cats before, but I did so much reading about cats. I'm like, I need to know everything about what's good or bad for cats. Yeah, not domesticated animals. There is some level of animals that like, I don't know if you can argue they can be domesticated or not, like, but those are the kinds of animals that like live in just a terrarium and stay there. Like, you can't domesticate fish, I guess, but are most fish domesticated, or are they just kind of fish? Same with like insects. Like, you can keep insects as pets, but I don't know how domesticated you can make an insect. Yeah, pigeons are super domesticated. Like, I've heard people say you can just go outside and grab a pigeon off the street and take it home and it'll warm up to you, most likely. The years-long argument you had with your father about feeding his dogs Purina. Oh no. Yeah, it's like, I fed my dogs this garbage for years. They're fine with it. They only died 5 years before their expected lifespan. That's pretty long for a dog, right? It's like, no. Get the good quality stuff. Get the stuff with the vitamins and nutrients they need. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know if insects have the capacity to be domesticated, but like, I think you can probably keep insects as pets. You just keep them in their little cage. You keep them happy, you keep them, can you enrich? You can enrich insects, you definitely can. You get them like live prey if they're spiders or whatever, or you get them good things to crawl on. So yeah, keep them enriched, keep them happy, keep them fed. Aminals. In the spirit of volleying, today's challenge is about being dynamic. Your targets are going to change up, so you need to be ready for it. I'm so ready for it. Oh. Got it. Oh, I'm bad at video games. When are they gonna free us from tennis school? When are we gonna go back to golf or other sport? Please. That wasn't good enough? I don't even know I'm going across the court. Please. Just shoot him over here. Thank you. Now shoot him over here. Please. 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 Tennisman. Sir Tennis. Rude to me. Pigeon's a good bird. Not saying parrot's necessarily bad, but definitely harder to own. Yeah, especially when you get the parrots that like live a long time. Aren't there parrots that live like 60 years? Parrots are very smart in the most obnoxious way possible. They're like if you have a toddler that never grew up. Did that not count? No. Come on. I sort of understand what I gotta do. If he will simply hit the balls where I need them. Please. Sir. Sorry, you've discovered pigeon pants? What is a pigeon's pant? Is it diapers for a pigeon? How am I supposed to hit it there? Excuse me. Oh, they are pigeon diapers! They were the pants that has a half penny line. Oh, I want to see a pigeon in a diaper. Oh, incredible. Can I just drag this in here? It's gonna disappear in like a second. Yeah, you guys got to see 1 second of pigeon diaper. Pigeon diaper fashion. Oops. One of these is the short hit, and I think it's this one. Back over here, please. I think I need 5 points. I hope I need 5 points, because if I need more than 5 points, we're gonna die. Please. Please. Yes! We're gonna die. He wants more than 5 points. Can I just hit this one? Can't. What shot do I need? This one? Oh, I can hear my cats a-growling in the background. Harvey, are you playing nice? Harvey likes to sit where Pit-Pat is sitting, even though Pit-Pat just wants to sit by herself. Pigeon diaper jump scare. How did that miss? Police. The 10 ofs. Oh. Oh, thank God. Whoa, witch hat. Harvey says, I am only capable of being vaguely sick, since I am a lawyer. He's an attorney at paw. He's a law meower. That just sounds like lawnmower. So you were definitely the best.
Mr. Wheeler, so I disagree with your assessment a bit. Basically, I don't feel like this is a correct deduction given the variables were not fair. I feel like you could say he is the best in a certain subset of modified tennis games, but a blanket statement does not suit the specific situation.
Well, class is over. Go ahead and play him in a match. We have a special class early tomorrow, so I'm going to get some rest. Spooky. Harvey is not a lawnmower. Harvey is a esquire. He's got his law degree in eating tape, which he is not supposed to eat, so I keep it away from him at all times, and yet anytime there is even like the remotest amount of tape, he will find it and try to eat it. Pit Pat has gone on top of the bookshelves to try to stay away from Harvey, and Harvey has followed her up there.
Hey. Hi.
They are being nice now. Pit Pat has come to the floor, and I have given her some pets, as she deserve. Harvey is still on top of the bookshelf, very confused. He does not have the brain cells to be a lawyer. Every time anything happens, he has no clue what happened. He just stares blankly into space. Like something will fall on the ground and he'll be like, whoa. Pit Pat will Pit Pat will be sitting. He will be like, I want to sit there too. And so he will go over and try to cuddle. And Pit Pat will be like, grr, hiss, bap, 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 bite, bite, bite. Never like full on fighting, scratching and stuff. But you know how cats are like, hey, stop that. I'm gonna bap you with my unclawed paw, or just like give you a nip. She will do that. And he
Meow.
doesn't get it. He just doesn't understand it. He's just like, oh,
Meow.
I guess you're doing that now. Well, I'm still gonna try to sit here. And then she leaves, and then he like sits there and just stares into space like, why did she do that? Harvey, it's because you have to leave her. You have to leave her alone.
I'm up for it. So basically, I've decided against using the servant volley in my arsenal. Come on.
Meow. What? Maybe I'm good at tennis. I feel like tennis is gonna be a big part of the end game. And that's why they're making us do so much tennis now. Right? Like, they wouldn't make us do this. And either that or they're really, really proud of the way they made their tennis model. They're like, we did such a good job with our tennis. Easy. Thank you, Nightbot. Wait, am I just serving all of them? Is it 45 to win in tennis? I guess yes. Maybe I didn't learn anything about tennis. Night coffee.
Travis, why aren't you doing anything to help me? But I thought you wanted to have a help me or I'll tell Mom you've been naughty.
It was 15, 30, 40, then game. Yeah. And, well, technically, it will go to 45 if, yeah, if you have, it goes to advantage, and advantage is game. And then 0 is love for some reason.
And who's she gonna believe? Not you.
You Wii Sports. Tennis really does have the most bullshit, scoring system. Like, none of that math tracks. Why does it go from, why does it go 15 points, and then another 15 points, and then only 10 points, and then, like, 5 points? Or A points.
And who she's gonna believe? Not you. She thinks you're naughty.
Okay, now we have to fight a Travis. Are we just fighting all of the children? Hey child, have you considered die? No, no, wait, wait. Did that give me points? Wait, did that give me points? I stand by that quote, but wait. That definitely was supposed to, that bounced multiple times on my side. Hold on now. I guess I can just win if I cheat. I guess we can just cheat. I'm just gonna hit the low shots for this kid. Just kidding. Hey child, how about die again? No. You're not allowed to do that. I have to win. Don't you know I'm playing tennis? No, no, no! This game's cheating. Please, child. Perish. No. We're okay. We're okay, we're okay, we're okay. Maybe. Wow. Am I even using the different shots? Yeah. Like you can tell by the color of the ball tail. Like the green shots are the low shots and the red ones are the long shots. And I think blue is in the middle. There's like, there is one type of shot I think I'm not using. Wow, you beat both of us. You must be like tennis IQ 1000 or something.
Do you have to say every stupid thing that comes into your head without thinking, Travis?
If I didn't think it, how could I say it?
Ugh, you are so annoying sometimes.
Now class is finally over. I want to explore the old academy. I think I may have uncovered a way to get in there. But I think I have detention today. Guess you better do that. You can't risk more suspicion. We'll get to it tomorrow after class, right? Like Barbie. Absolutely. Like Barbie. Liber Barbie. Liber Barbie. Liar Bro. Library Bay. Bookhouse. Library. Liberty Bree. I'm here for my detention.
Right on time. Your detention will be returning books to this red bin here. Go and search the library for displaced blue books. Pop them all in the bin.
Okay. Blukes. 1. Book.
4 left.
How does she know how many there are? And why are these children staring at me? 3 left. I have an option to throw them, but I'm afraid. I'm afraid if I do so, it'll they'll disappear and it'll soft lock. 2 left? Wait, wasn't there already only 2 left? One left. Where's the 1? One. Can I do the gong? Can I throw it at the gong? Once is enough. Liber Barbu.
All done.
A lot of people just leave books lying on the ground.
Actually, I had to place them all there myself. I couldn't think of any good ideas for your detention. That explains how she knew they were all there. You should get to bed now. You've got an early class tomorrow.
Bumper. This game is a lot of do a thing, find a court, play a tennis, go to sleep. Rinse, repeat. SpongeBob, Patrick. These are the ones from SquarePants. They're the SquarePantians. Bikini Bottom. Squidward. The Krusty Krab. Jelly Fishing. Gary the Snail. Wait, where am I supposed to go? Classroom 3. This video is stuck in your mind. Is it SpongeBob Patrick? Oh. Is Undertale SpongeBob, but why? But why? I need to go to classroom 3. Hold on, we can show this. This is what you thought of? Hold on, we can show both of these. This is the first one. We're gonna go all the way to the beginning because
SpongeBob Patrick.
I think SpongeBob Patrick adds to it. The sprite art is good for zero reason. SpongeBob Patrick. Why Man Ray? Did they run out of characters that fast? They could have done Plankton first. Oh wait, no, it's Deltarune, not Undertale, huh? Why? Why?
SpongeBob, SpongeBob, Patrick, Sandy, Mr. Krabs, Squidward.
There's an original of this one, right? Where there's not multiples of them. It's like SpongeBob, Sandy, or Patrick, Mr. Krabs, Sandy. Like, it's some, always I know you'll be at my show. Like, that's what the point is. It's that song by one band, but they're just saying the SpongeBob characters to it. Sporb. Blink 182. See, I was gonna go Green Day. In my head, Blink 182 and Green Day are the same band, or their songs get mixed up very easily. Say it ain't so, I will not go. Turn the lights off, carry me home. Soon you'll be able to watch forever. For a second, I thought you meant you were gonna be watching the SpongeBob Patrick video forever, and I'm like, you can do that now. You just have to be brave. I have to go to classroom 3. Just play it at all times. If you don't get caught, you can watch every video forever. Sorry, why would you try to ban the word spunk? Like, I know that can be slang for something, but like, it's also just a word. Like, you can say somebody's spunky and it just means they've got some pep in their step. Anyway, yes, Infinite Spunklop. I hope you have a good sleep, though. I hope you have a good dreams. I hope you are having the, time of your life in your dreams where you get to fly around and shoot lasers at the moon, and the moon shoots lasers back, but your lasers are better than the moon's lasers. So you beat the moon and blow up the moon, and it was a fake moon the whole time, and you're the hero of the world, the Earth. Spunky is okay, Spunk. Oh, it should be fine now because I added permitted term spunk. But like, Automod just had that on its list. Also, hey, pass. Sup, buttercups. Do you think buttercup flowers taste good? They're small and yellow. We're learning about tennis. They do not. Can you make like a, cause I know like you can make like dandelion tea. Can you make like a buttercup tea? I know butterscotch is good, but that's a different butter. Thanks for making it to the early class today. I see some of you slept in once again. To introduce today's new shots, I've prepared another video. You've only ever eaten it raw, just eaten the flowers right off the vine. And by the vine, I mean the stem, and by the stem, I mean the stem growing out of the ground. A friend that wants to try fried dandelions? They're probably good, I mean, like... Are you frying the greens, or are you frying the flowers? If I remember correctly, the stem of a dandelion tastes bad. Coming from somebody who was a child and tried to eat a dandelion stem. But I know the greens can be used to make a salad, and I don't know what you make dandelion coffee off of. You ate peanut butter once from a guy. Was it a urinal peanut butter sandwich, or was it a regular style peanut butter sandwich? Or I guess just peanut butter. I don't trust anything anymore on a spoon. Yeah, but like everything fried is good, so I'm pretty sure fried dandelions would be good also. This is somebody trying to get you to take your meds. You just like, yeah, you just put the medicine in peanut butter. If it works on dogs, it can work on people's. I used to, when I was in high school and a good chunk at college, I would do Artist Alley at anime conventions. And there was definitely one year where my friend and I, who were sharing a table, forgot to eat breakfast and forgot to bring snacks. So we were just sitting there at our table in the morning and we're like, we're really hungry. We're really hungry and we're also high schoolers and we're poor and we don't want to go up and buy food because it's convention food, so it's expensive food. What do we do in this dilemma? And some people came by and they were like, oh, cool art, cool stuff, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, they were doing the usual convention haggle and we were like, we will also accept payments in food. And they were like, wait, really? And they left and they came back and they just had like straight up a jar of peanut butter and like a bunch of crackers and like bread and stuff. And we're like, we'll take it. This is pre-COVID times. We'll accept food from strangers. At an anime convention, absolutely. So that's the moral of the story is you can always take peanut butter from strangers. Did you eat it off his hands or did you take it with your hands? You don't have to elaborate if you don't want to, but peanut butter is probably one of the worst foods to eat with your hands. Your cat begging you for a second dinner. Tell your cat their tricks won't work on you. To introduce today's new shots, I prepared another video. They don't need a second dinner. They already had a first one. Wealth, fame, success, excess. I've got it all. And how did I get it? Strict adherence to the principles of tennis. And playing the odd lob shot when the opportunity presented itself. Headmaster, what are you doing in my office? Stop. Tell your cats I said pss, 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 pss. Cat looked at you where you told if like you told him where the One Piece is. Oh, it's at Raftel. Everybody knows that. Surprise. We're all going outside for a game of tennis with a special reward. Meet in the main blue court. I don't remember which court is the blue court. How far into One Piece are you? I think I finished Zoe. I didn't get to Whole Cake arc or the thing with Sanji's backstory, which may or may not be Whole Cake. And I want you, like, I was reading the manga, so whenever the manga ended, the Zoe chapter is the last time I was caught up with, okay, so it is Whole Cake. Just Steve, I don't know about Steve Buscemi's backstory. I know that he has a lot of siblings that have a similar naming scheme of the him, and I'm trying to stay kind of spoiler free, but One Piece gets spoiled so easily. But I have a problem with media. Yves Buscemi. Me. I have a problem with media in that my brain doesn't remember it. So, if I go too long without consuming a media, I have to start all over from the beginning. And it's not great for series like One Piece, where starting over from the beginning is 800 episodes. I have probably watched through One Piece, 5 times? A couple of those times was only up until around, like, Skypia, but recently I have been doing a very, very slow rewatch, so I don't have to start over. As long as I keep it to like a few months between the last time I saw an episode, I don't have to start from the beginning. I can at least sort of remember. But you're caught up, so you're curious. I'm getting there. I restarted my watch through a couple years ago. And I'm back up to Dressrosa. Forgot the name of the arc for a second. I'm in Dressrosa right now. Your brain has a problem which it wants the media but doesn't want to consume the media. I love consuming media. Every day of my life, I'm like, give me more stories, please. I need stories, I need stories, I need stories. We have to find the blue court. Yeah, Dressrosa's okay, it was long. I am, in this current watch through, I am using the hacks. I'm using the hacks, which is that I'm watching One Pace, which is, a group of dedicated fans is taking One Piece and they're trimming out all the, not all the flashbacks, but all the recaps. Basically, they're trying to get the pacing, they're trying to get the pacing closer to how the manga was. So, like, anytime they have an exaggerated, like, the manga shows the characters reacting for like one panel, but then the anime has to stretch it out for time because they're almost caught up to the manga. So they have the whole episode be like flashing to everybody's face, and then also half the episode is recap of the previous 3 episodes. Yeah, so they're basically combining every 3 episodes into 1 episode, and it makes it go a lot faster. The post-time skip arcs only pick up after Whole Cake. Yeah, anime pacing gets absolutely insane. My least favorite is when you're in Water 7, and they put you on a cliffhanger, and then they decide, okay, we're gonna now recap the last, like, 3 arcs for 10 or, like, 20 episodes, while you're sitting on this cliffhanger of, like, what's gonna happen? Candy! But, yeah, so the way the One Pace project works, unfortunately, I think they started with Dressrosa, so Dressrosa is their worst edited arc, in that, like, they could have made it smoother, or they could have cut out more stuff or something. I forget, or at least that's what I read. I might be wrong. Somebody might have said the wrong thing and I just believed it, but, I will say it was a blessing getting through, like, Water 7 and Enies Lobby and all that other stuff. So and I know they're like caught up with like Wano and stuff, so it's gonna also make going through the next couple arcs very nice. But I just gotta get through Dressrosa. Today we have a serious challenge. Flimple! The goal is to hit the extremities of the court. This is a aiming challenge. If he stops what they're saying to mimic the coolness, you have to. If there is a sound, you have to make it. Winners hit winners. You want to win, you gotta be able to hit winners. I don't think I can make Plu, though.
Oh no!
Oh, there's no point in me using the,
Oh no!
there's no point in me using the long shot here. Please, I'm trying. Can I just hit this one? Thank you. I'm trying. Please, I'm trying. I'm triangle. I don't know how to hit these things at a diagonal. I simply don't know it. There's like a little bit of angling I can get. depending on what side I'm on, and I'm realizing this now. Oh wait, we did. We're good. Oh, we're exploding? Wano is great. I'm excited. Every once in a while, I see posts on the internet of things that have happened in the most recent chapters, and I get real excited. I'm like, ooh, I want to see that. I want to see what's going on there. Oh yeah, him gets a hat too. Him hat is a command. I think everybody can do him hat. I don't actually remember if him hat has any limitations. Give one of the time when you get there. Yeah. Yippee. Yeah, because the reason I fell off after Zoe is because I was reading the manga and I was caught up with the manga, and I cannot do like before Jamiroquai is nice. It's because every time my hat changes, even if it's changing from the same hat to the other hat, it has to reload all the textures on my model, and that makes it freeze for like a couple seconds. But yeah, I'm excited to see Whole Cake. I'm excited to see... Is there something between Whole Cake and Wano? Wano's been going on for like ever, right? I see it always pays to follow the rules.
Sir, I disagree.
I disagree. It's unnecessary. Fine, he can do all the fancy stuff, but I've got under 10 titles to my name. And I never did any of those shots. Summoning Crazy World. Cake first, then Wano.
Nothing gonna change the way we feel. Cause we can only take but never give.
I'm remembering it. I'm learning it.
Zing, 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 ba!
Zing, 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 ba! Oh, I need to fix that. It's supposed to go off anytime Zing, 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 ba exists ever. But I think it's set to only go off when it's exact. Oh no, when it's Zing, 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 ba at the start. So we're gonna go anywhere. Zing Zing Zingba is a Boohbah. Let me get an image of Zing Zing Zingba in the chat. There it is. Zing Zing Zingba. Now it'll go off anytime somebody says Zing Zing Zingba, even mid-sentence. Golden Boohbah. It's the orange one, or is it yellow? I honestly can't tell. There's Jumba Humba Wumba Zumba Zing Zing Zingba. And am I forgetting one? Jumba Humba Wum. I don't think there's a Wumba. Jumba Humba Zumba. Zing Zing Zingba. I think there's just a regular Zingba. I think Zingba's the pink one. No? I need to learn my Boohbahs. We're gonna have, yeah, Jingba. Hold on, we're gonna have a Boohbah lesson real quick. We'll just have a real quick Boohbah lesson. Zumba, Jumba, Jingba, Humba. There is a golden one. The golden one is Humba. Zing Zing Zingba is the orange one, though. And the Grandmama. The Grandmama. Zumba, Jumba, Jingba, Humba, Zing Zing Zingba. Zumba, Jumba, Jingba, Humba, Zing Zing Zingba. Zumba, Jumba, Zing Jing. This is hard. Zumba, Jumba, Jingba, Humba, Zing Zing Zingba. 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 I could put these in another order so they're easier to say. Like we could go Zumba, Jinga, Jumba, Humba, Zing Zing Zingba. IMDb 4 out of 10 feels bad, man. Just the website in general? There's a mini arc between Whole Cake and Wano. Okay. Remember a game on the website where you could put humans on a trampoline? I think we had a day where we were playing Flash games, right? And we went to the Boohbah website and we played some Boohbah games, but I mostly just remember like moving your mouse over Boohbah and they spun around and made a sound. Oh, that's the rating on IMDb? They're incorrect. I watched an episode of Boohbah to try to get the sounds, for it. the stream sounds, because I was like, can we read Boohbah IMDb reviews? Yes. Hold on. I wish I could just watch an episode of Boohbah with y'all. Maybe instead of a movie night in the Discord, we can just have a Boohbah night where we just play a marathon of like 5 episodes of the Boohbahs. Hold on, let's see some trivia. Problems?
Yippee!
It's gonna dox me if I sign in with any of those. Problems during production in Spain included high winds, sand in the equipment, and temperatures up to 104 degrees. Why is that trivia? Boohbah means doll in Hebrew, really? Dash the dog would get territorial about the beach and would chase away other dogs that came near the set. So easily distracted, the crew was banned from eating meat on set. The story world sequences were shot in Spain because of the sunny weather, and a simple background provided a storybook look. The snowy episodes of Story World were shot in England. Where are reviews? Great stuff. This show is pretty great. When I first saw it, I caught the ending, and when I first saw those things, I was just dumbfounded. They're kind of creepy looking, but at the same time, oddly cute. I really like the funny way their eyes shift, especially when they do it together in sync. Supposedly, this is an exercise show for babies. It's more like an acid trip for kids and adults. I can't imagine any kid doing the stuff the Boohbahs or those kids in the show do. Wait, you can't see it! Another cool thing about this show is these great segments featuring this odd family. There's grandma, grandmama, grandpapa. There's grandma, grandpapa, auntie, Mrs. Lady, Mr. Man, brother and sister, and little dog Fido. I really, really like these segments. I really, really love these segments because not only are they also oddly entertaining and totally unpredictable, they also teach children a strong message that color isn't important. Like color in general or the color of people? Because color in general is important. Have you guys seen the color blue? It's so good. There is one problem though. I really don't like the segments that feature real kids at all. From what I've seen, this looks like some kind of cheap localization gimmick PBS added to the show when they got it from the original UK creators. I'd much rather see more of the Boohbahs interacting and learning in their free time than seeing those segments. The kids seem to be pretty unamused too, as we often turn when those parts start. The other complaint is I really miss that motherly voice from the Teletubbies. I think they should bring that voice actress back. Those kid screams are pretty obnoxious. I have blue hair that's so important. Age 18 plus, deep, masterpiece. I cried at the Zing 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 but death scene. The Boohbah is a brilliant representation of poverty. Deepest thing anyone has ever had the pleasures of enjoying. Wait, sorry, what? Who said this has too much sex? Wait, you found this review on another site? What are they talking about? Himbot is being so brave. Wait, was that the only one? No, there's 46. Sorry. Boohbah, a TV show for kids developed by a professional psychopath. As a professional psychopath myself, I can tell you this is what I think about daily. I've never done anything illegal to my head, but if I did, ... this is what I would experience in a more powerful form. Boohbah is created by psychopaths for breeding psychopaths. My children love the show. Sadly, they are with their mother, Rose, most of the time. I don't know what went wrong and why she won't let me see the kids. They will watch the show any chance they get, even when their stepdad is with them instead of me. Masterpiece. I cried at the Zing 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 but death scene. This title has too much sex. Thank you for the clip. Boohbah is amazing. Also, Mr. Man is easily the best character in fiction. God, I want to meet Mr. Man so bad. Booba destroyed my life. I miss my kids. Exciting. A riveting action thriller with intense dialogue and wonderful creative use of colors, sets, tone, and emotion. Very tense. You get to know every character and get behind their psyche and see their motives. Powerful cast of characters and their unique personalities shine through. I'm emotionally attached to everyone. I can't pick a favorite. Bravo. I love you, Daddy. Hello? Mr. Man and him have similar energy. Mr. Man and him have similar pronouns. Anne Wood and Ragdoll do it again. I know that Ragdoll is the studio or the TV channel that makes Boohbah because of the creepypasta we read last year about Boohbah. Finding the lost Boohbah episode buried in the yard, which we gotta do that again this year. I checked the calendar today. I'm not gonna have a stream on Halloween because it's a Tuesday. But I might do another creepypasta reading or just spooky story readings the night before Halloween. Boohbah is the third series from the British children's TV production outfit Ragdoll to be imported to America. Tots TV and the ever-famous Teletubbies were the first shows to import it to the States. Boohbah is targeted towards the graduates of Teletubbies ages 3 to 6 and focuses on movement along with learning math, science, and problem solving. However, the learning is, for the most part, is visual, and numbers are not seen on the screen at all. How do you learn math without numbers? The show breaks down into these segments. Opening titles. Oh, this is so long. I'm not reading all that. Excellent. There's a lot of 10-star reviews. This show takes children to another world, a world that judgmental, stupid adults don't understand at all. I've heard all kinds of idiotic comments about the show from most unimaginative, uncreative people I know. This would be the majority of people in the world. All sheep. No real leaders and no creativity. Holy shit. If you were creative, you were an outcast. My daughter loved it, so I encouraged it. Because parents, it is not about you and your selfishness. It is about your child and what they naturally enjoy. Like, you're right, but the way you're saying, oh, there he is, the sheep. Why are you so opinionated about Boohbah in 2015? This is before things went extremely crazy in 2016. Because parents, it is not about you and your selfishness. It's about your child and what they naturally enjoy. This is correct. This is maybe not correct. The part where everybody in the world is sheep and creatives are outcast. Like, that's not necessarily true. My sister-in-law prevented my niece from watching the show because she didn't like it. I bought my daughter all the Boohbah dolls. They ended up at my niece's house and were never seen again. Ignoramus sister-in-law threw them all out. Pre-2016, this is the biggest issue our world was facing. It's true. 10 out of 10. Leave the Boohbahs alone. My son loves Boohbah. He is under 2. Can't children watch a show just for enjoyment purposes? If you don't like it, don't watch it. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Children shouldn't be pressured into learning something all the time. Let kids be kids. Maybe the producers should make their target audiences 12 months to 2 years instead of 2 to 3. When Boohbah comes on, my son runs and gets his swing and will watch most of the show. Obviously, he is getting something out of it. He gets so excited when it comes on. I love to see his face when he hears Boohbah. He always makes eye contact with me. That look is priceless. So please don't be critical of the Boohbahs. Save your criticism for the rest of the crap on TV. Thank you. Boohbah comes on, my son runs to the room and bangs his head on the end table. He gets his swing. Sorry. Groovy and surreal. Warning. Spoilers. What Boohbah spoilers are there? The show is absolutely fantastic. I love it. The strange rainbow-colored creatures are so cute, and their dances are pure genius. I always burst out laughing when they run around and bump into each other. I think this show is ideal for small children and people with a slightly peculiar sense of humor, like me. It proves that you can have great fun without making any sense at all. Although I wouldn't describe this show as educational, it is certainly suitable for under 5s and anyone else for that matter. Watching Boohbah always cheers me up. I think it represents an ideal world where everyone is friendly and no bad things ever happen. My favorite character is the voice, with his deadpan delivery and cool detachment. Watch it and you'll see what I mean. The show is set to become a cult classic, so immerse yourself in the sweet little world of Boohbah. These are like, just making me want to watch Boohbah. Creators might have been high, they were still smart, whoever created the show was high on something, then what drugs must be like. Number 1, baby! I love the yellow one, Poohbah, and the pink one, Boohbah! What a perfect review. 4 out of 4 found this helpful. If I had an account, I would find that helpful. 1 out of 10, speechless. Say what you want, but I think this was created by an alien race in order to enslave the future generation. Watch as the nameless human happy zombies offer gifts to their colorful masters from outer space. The whole think creates a hypnotic effect deep within the subconscious. It will come real handy to them during the invasion. Seriously now, does a kid's exercise tune have to be a zillion times scarier than any horror movie ever made? Can you measure and prove that this monstrosity is really better than a _normal exercise program thousands of generations have managed fine without anything of the sort? So kids like pretty colors, ... Buy them toys and coloring books. Why must a dance show be so purposely brain dead? Makes no sense. Wrong. It's wrong. Number 1, baby. Thank you, Jaden Brady Martin. What did you come back to? We're reading reviews of Boohbah on IMDb. I have not tried F-Zero 99. I'm bad at exercise. That's not what I meant to say. I am bad at exercising, but I'm bad at racing games and battle royale games. Getting 3-year-old children to move. Creepy and lovable. Wait, can we look at Jaden Bradley Brimblow's other reviews? I'm 25 and I love Boohbah. I think this show is great for people that enjoy surreal humor. Kids might get a kick of it too. They don't take things too seriously. Fun things are fun. They don't always need to teach you something. The designs are creepy in an endearing way, and rewatching this now, I can't remember when I last laughed so hard. Plus, the scenery in the Story People segments is always gorgeous. The sets are usually simplistic and have a lot of stylistic flair. This person knows what's up. If I were interested in having kids, I'd probably let them watch this show, but I'm sure adults will appreciate it more. I don't know about that one, actually. All in all, I don't think the show deserves the hate it seems to get. It's a psychedelic feast for the senses. Hold on, where's Jaden? Where's number 1, baby? Where is it? Where did it go? Number 1, baby? It's his only review. That's it. A hero. He joined just to make this post. Joined September 2020. September 2020. Absolutely incredible. Moral of the story is we should all be watching a Boohbah. I'll probably give F-Zero 99 a try at some point. Thank you for your service. Number 1, baby.
And I never did any of those shots.
Well, maybe you two should have a match. Oh, him get a waddle. It's so small on him. Good Boohbah stories, good Boohbah reviews. You like Cass, you like... I misread... Oh, I'm assuming that's it, but a typoed. But in my head, I did read that as if you like chaos, you'll like overtime. Unless there is overtime in F-Zero 99, which would be wild and wacky. Isn't there a Pac-Man 99 too? He's cool because he'll go on the stupid tangents you want, but no one ever does. If you can focus on one thing for 3 hours straight, you're incredibly more powerful than I am. Yeah, this is the eyfey % of it. Sometimes you gotta know. Ow. Sometimes you have to know. And if you don't look it up now, you're gonna forget. Oh, slow. Well, you guys threw objects. Oh, I had coffee the whole time. There we go. I'm gonna take some sippies. Objects. My night coffee has become lukewarm, but it still tastes delicious. It's got all sorts of chocolates and creamer in it, so it's basically just chocolate milk, but like coffee flavor. I guess that is what a mocha is. You don't have ADHD as much as you used to anymore, Sag. Is that how it works? Oh, if it's because of meds, then yeah, that's how it works. My ADHD, I don't even know if it's ADHD or autism or what. My thing that's wrong with my brain that probably starts with an A, never got to the point, exactly. It never got to the point where like I came up with coping mechanisms faster than it had a chance to be debilitating. So I never bothered getting like a full diagnosis or getting like medicated or anything, because it's just like, okay, well, if I just do this thing different than normal people that doesn't actually cause me any, it's like a weird way to do it, but it's not an inconvenient way to do it. And it works, so we're good. See, like, if you can't tell time, just have a watch and always be looking at your watch, and then you always know what time it is. Can't tell time is not the right way to say that. The thing what you don't perceive the passage of time correctly. Executive dysfunction, time blindness. If you got that time blindness, just have a watch, and then when you get in the habit of like checking your watch pretty frequently, it makes it a lot easier to be like, oh, okay, yeah, 5 minutes. 5 minutes have gone by, 10 minutes have gone by, whatever. I also have, like, if out of sight, out of mind. You set a bunch of alarms on your phone. Yeah, I have to do an alarm if it's... I only have to do an alarm if it's, like, an hour in the future. You can't have more than 100 alarms? That's too many. Simply don't schedule 100 things. If you've got 99 things scheduled and somebody's like, hey, you have to do another thing, simply say, no, thank you. I've learned that my brain will jump between topics very, very, very fast. And so I gotta do whatever it is that I'm thinking of as I'm doing it, but also I can drop it as soon as I need to and come back to it later, because as long as it's in my mind, as long as it's in line of sight, if there's something that I have that I can't get done in one sitting, I just have to leave it out where I can see it, because then when I see it again, I'll remember it, and then I'll do it. The trick is you have to put things where you see them and where you go, because if you don't see them, you forget about them, and then they disappear forever. 99 problems because your phone won't let me have 100. Use your phone alarms for a lot of things. I have phone calendars. I have a lot of notes. I set alarms for things that are like very timed, but mostly I just look at the clock a lot. Like right now it's 8:19 p.m. over here on the Pacific coast. You need a 5-minute warning and a 10-minute warning and a 15-minute warning. Put a lot of discipline into focusing that might have paid off a little. Nice. Yeah, like if you can get yourself to focus, that helps. My strategy, this is the strategy that I have adopted and that has worked for me, is that don't finish things. Just do them. Also have like 50 tasks to do at any one time. so that you can do a little of one and then switch to a little of another. And that way you're like doing a little at a time, and you're like just doing a little bit, doing a little bit, doing a little bit, doing a little bit, and then suddenly it's just done. You have to like, I trick myself into finishing things by just like doing it until there's no more to do. And it work. It work. You don't wear socks in your house, so you're left to keep a basket of socks by the door because you always forget socks. You get to put your shoes on. See, that's what I'm talking about. You find a problem, you're like, wow, my brain keeps forgetting to put on socks when I'm where the socks are. Move where the socks are to where you realize you've forgotten them. That's the strategy. I think what you do for a living had a hand in that. Sometimes life shapes us, and sometimes we shape life, and sometimes shapes are round or square. Hardest for you to get started on something. Once you start, it's usually okay. I have the opposite problem. I'm fine starting things. I have problems finishing things. And it's not even just finishing tasks. Like, I have problems finishing food. I have problems finishing media. Like, I'll watch like 9 out of 13 episodes of a TV show. I'll eat like, I'll have a like box of cookies at my house, and I'll eat down to like there's like 2 or 3 cookies left, and then just not finish them. And I'm pretty sure the psychology behind it is that like it's like I don't want to finish this now, because what happens if I want it later and then it's gone? So I'll save it until I really want it, and then I don't ever really want it, and so then it just sits there until it goes bad. Which is, when it comes to food, it's like mildly wasteful, but not terrible, and also I can get around it if I just buy more before I get to the end. So like if I have a box of cookies and I'm getting low on cookies, then I buy another box of the same cookies, and then I can finish that first box because there will always be more. Media though, like if it's a TV show, I have to sit down and be like, okay, I have to finish this show. Go watch this show. That was the kind of thing you're just writing a paper for school, cleaning your room, you will finish. Deadlines help also. If it's something with a deadline, then you can kind of force yourself to finish, because that's the magic of a deadline is, oh god, I gotta finish this or else. Even if it's bad, I have to finish. With like tasks and personal projects, if there's no deadline, I either have to like use the trick where I'm just like, well, I'm just gonna work on it a little bit, and then work on it a little bit, and then work on it a little bit until surprise it's done. And then sometimes it's like, I just have to make myself finish this, even if it's not gonna be good. Yeah, finishing is bad. It hurt. It's like, I don't even know what it is. If it weren't for, let me tell y'all, if it weren't for streaming, I probably wouldn't have finished 90% of the games I've streamed. Like, I would have gotten, I haven't even finished Tears of the Kingdom. I played that game for, 180 hours, and I haven't even finished it. I still need to finish that game. You finish things because you hate leaving something unfinished. God, I wish. Maybe I just need to get myself to hate maybe I just need to learn to hate unfinished things. But in my mind, it's always like, I can just come back and finish it later. That's the thing. That's the trick. I don't normally accept matches outside of the tourneys, but today I'll make an exception. Because you hate having to start something up again. There's 2 kinds of people in this world. People who hate to start, and people who hate to the finish. Is there anybody out there who hates both? I have just finished my night coffee. So that's mark 1 point down for eyfey. Let's go. Wowie. The 2 best kids in the class are gonna go at it. versus. I'm trying to think if I ever have problems starting things. Sometimes like starting a show or starting a game or something, I'll be like, I have to be in the right mood for it. Starting a new manga, starting a new thing that I consume. But if it's in terms of like projects, usually what happens is I start thinking about whatever project I want to do, like whatever art or whatever programming or whatever spreadsheet. I start thinking about it when I can't do it. Like I'm at work or I'm driving and I end up hyping myself up to start it so much that like when I do get to be able to do it, I'm like, I have to go now. It doesn't matter how tired I am. I must start this. You do get burnout? Oh, I feel that. I've been recovering from... Oh, this kid sucks. Hell yeah. How did you win your titles? I'm still technically recovering from... I get social burnout. I am big introvert. I hang out with people and I have a very fun time and I love hanging out with people. And then like the next day I get sad. It's like coming down off of a high or something where it's just like, okay, I was happy and now I have to be sad. And it's not even sad about like, not sad about the hangout, just like social hangover. That's a really good word for it. But yeah, like the more social things I force myself to do, the longer the social hangover lasts. So like, if I do like a bunch of social things in a row, I gotta take longer to just like have introvert time for myself. Him is so right with corn on the cob. You're really both introverted and extroverted. You love being in crowds and loud places. I do like loud places. Like I like concerts. I like conventions. I like hanging out with people and I like doing fun stuff, but I do know that after I do that, I need like a couple days to myself to just like get back. Just like a couple days to recover afterwards. And sometimes it's not even that bad. Sometimes it's just like, okay, if I can balance it right, if I balance my hangout time and my resting time, then it doesn't ever get to the point of actually like the like existential doom doesn't settle in. It's just like, okay, I'm at a chilling neutral and we're good. But if I overdo it, then I get the like, oh, I'm sad about things that I said 20 years ago and the state of capitalism and my prospective future and just like whatever chemicals are in my brain are like, today, now we're gonna be hardwired for you to be sad about it. If you're being real, what you need to recover is after spending a lot of emotional time with somebody. Yeah, I think it's probably like, I think this is probably something that everybody faces when they get overstimulated, but the things that overstimulate people is different for each person. Or maybe it's like for people that are extroverts where like they will get this way if they don't have enough socializing time, or like if they don't hang out enough, which is why a lot of people really suffered during COVID because they didn't get their interaction time. So they got their social hangover, but like the opposite ways. You could probably live in a house with 40 people every day and it's fine. See, I could live by myself forever in the middle of the woods and be fine. I was playing a game with myself called, how long is it gonna take for me during COVID, during lockdown and quarantine, for me to start actually feeling like lonely and feeling bad about not being able to interact with anyone? And the answer is it never reached that point. For me, like online interaction and even just like listening to podcasts or watching streams is enough to like tick off my social interaction boxes in my brain. You freak out after you isolate for too long, you can never live alone. Yeah, it's wild how like people's brains just be wired different. this child is garbage at tennis. You went crazy in COVID because your mom and her BF used to almost never be home, and you were all in the same house all the time. Oh God. I was for like the first year of COVID, I had a roommate. And best roommate I could possibly have. So that was totally fine. I got to like talk to people on Discord. I listened to a lot of podcasts, watch a lot of streams. So I was totally golden Gucci. After the first year, my roommate had to move to Florida. And so then I got to be in my apartment by myself. And I've been in my apartment by myself ever since, and I love it so much. I don't know if I can go back, y'all. I don't have to share a bathroom with anyone. Do you know how nice that is? It's not even like the bathroom was messy before. It's just like, I just know it's always open when I need it. And no one can ever hear bathroom sounds? Like, hello? It's incredible. It's incredible. Feel 2,000% better with your roommate in the other room doing her own thing. What did you do to them? I sent my roommate on a trip to Florida. You need to share. I do miss being able to like have somebody who's just there where it's like, oh, wait, you're watching a cool show? Yeah, let me just crash on the couch and watch this cool show with you. Or be like, oh, let's play video games in the same house. I think I mostly miss when I lived with my family and my brother was in the same house. Because my brother had very fun taste in TV shows and was a good person to play video games with. Or make pancakes and watch anime with. But also, I cannot go back to living with my parents. There is just... I don't know the word to describe it, but when you live with your parents, they will always see you as their child, which means they get to make all the rules because you were a 5-year-old who, I don't know, like, would eat only cookies for lunch if they had the chance or something like that. It's like, no. I'm an adult with my own autonomy, and also I want to put decorations where I want, and I want to, like, be awake whenever hours I want. You just make fun of each other when you're both home? Hell yeah. Never actually spend any quality time. Well, that's funny, because you just described some great quality time of making fun of each other. Let's go. Want to live with somebody who's not home maybe 1/2 of the time, so you get some alone time? The dog just farted so stinky. Rest in peace, dog. Rest in peace, tint. Rest in peace, stench. I think my ideal... That's what the dog did. I think my ideal living situation would be like an apartment building where all of the units are just filled with my friends. Like... And then maybe like every couple weeks or so we do like a movie. We just like do movie nights and game nights occasionally and stuff. Or like, hey, let's all get together for a dinner. Get a roommate who doesn't always try to talk to you. Yeah. I'm like, if I ever do go back to living with somebody, which is a possibility in this economy, at the apartment I'm at right now, do a dinner over Discord. We did that. I think it was the first Thanksgiving of COVID. My friend group all did a Discord Thanksgiving because people were like, oh man, we can't go to our families for Thanksgiving. What do we do? I guess we'll have a Friendsgiving over Discord where we're just like, hey, how's everybody doing? Look at this cool food I cooked. Look at this cool Thanksgiving I cooked. I think that year for Thanksgiving, I bought like really tiny casserole dishes, and I made some sweet potato casserole, and I made some the green bean casserole, and then as my turkey substitute, I had a chicken tender. Gotta get that cranberry sauce, and then crescent rolls. It was actually pretty good. Not since Josie have I seen a student annihilate his classmates so handily. There's nothing else I could teach you. Wait, are we free from tennis? Got a day off tomorrow, so enjoy it. No, we still have to do the old tennis quest. Now is the time to head to the old academy. When I looked across from the roof that day, I saw an entrance, a way to get in. Meet at the Brown Court. I don't remember where the Brown Court is. For some reason, you're averse to Discord hangouts. I don't do it very often. How old are you compared to the other students in this game? I'm pretty sure we're like when we enrolled in this school, he straight up said, I'm a grown man. So like, I think these kids are probably like 10 or 12 and we're probably in our 20s, maybe 30s. Do I have a profile? I have a bunch of clues. Do I have, I have my license, but it doesn't have our age on it. But yeah, we're like at least a decade older than all of these kids. And we are just beating them in tennis because the queen wants us to, so that we can go fight a wizard. Yeah, I'm not really one for Discord hangouts. I don't do it very often. Part of it is because of, introvert. Like, if I'm not already doing one of my scheduled hangouts or stream times, I'm just like, yes, time for me, thank you. But lately I've been thinking, like, one of the things I've always wanted to stream was manga redrawing, where, like, you've got the manga and you're taking out all the text and sound effects, because I need to get myself to do that more. And streaming it would be a fun way to do it. But definitely can't do that on Twitch because I'm pretty sure it's against terms of service. So I'm like, what if I did it on like Discord, and then that way I can play all the good copyright music too, and people can just like pop in if they want. And I was trying to think, like, how would you do sound effects? How would you do, there wouldn't be, you could do the soundboard with Discord, but that only has like 8 or 9 sound effects. But I think if I captured if I put my OBS into full screen and set that as a monitor capture and had StreamerBot running, if people typed sound things into the Twitch chat, it would still set the sounds off. Are you socially overwhelmed? Do you feel a heavy burning feeling in your chest, like I can't hang out with people right now? No, mostly I just get sad. Mostly it's just like, it's just that like existential dread, like, I'm just kind of bummed out right now, and even if I did hang out with people, I don't even think I would be fun to hang out with. I think I would just be like, yeah, okay. Which again, like, when you hang out with people, you aren't obligated to be a fun, entertaining person. Like, that's not a thing that you should feel when you hang out. But at the same time, it's like, I don't want to be sad. I don't want to be sad. I would rather get back to contented and happy, and then we can hang out. It's always in your chest? Weird. Yeah, big sad reel. Get the sad. It's like physically, wait, it's like physically painful for you? Huh. I also just don't get a lot of physical pains. Like, obviously, if I, like, get a scrape or a scratch or a bump or a bruise, it hurts. But my body doesn't translate, it doesn't translate, like, non-physical hurts into physical pains. Like, hunger is one of them. Hunger doesn't actually hurt my stomach. It's really easy for me to ignore hunger. Like, I can tell when I'm hungry, and it's kind of like a nagging in the back of my mind, and like there's something going on in my stomach, but it doesn't hurt. It's just like different than before. And if I ignore it long enough, it will just go away. But I know some people who are like, can't ignore when they're hungry because it actually just hurts them. I know I'm not supposed to be running into these trees, but it's fun. And then, like, I think I mentioned this in the Discord the other day, but yeah, like, I just don't get headaches, really. I could probably count on my fingers the number of times in my entire life that I've had a quote unquote headache that like actually physically hurt my head. Most of the times it's just like my thoughts are like I can't think straight and it's making me like I'm very annoyed and angry, but it doesn't actually like physically hurt me. Yeah, like doing something like you don't want to do is actually painful in your brain. Yeah, like I'll get to like where I can't focus and it just makes me very annoyed and very angry, but it doesn't like physically hurt me. Maybe you're dying, who knows? I don't think so. I think bodies just do things in weird ways. Ignore the hungry and the bathroom urges and then they go away until it's urgent. Eyfey. Hold on, I have that power. Grr. I'm so mad. This is me when I think too hard and I can't think anymore because I thought it too big. Gotten at least 100 headaches in your life. No! Stop mad. No more mad. I don't get mad very often though. I do, in fact, I think like the only times I used to get mad a lot as a teen. And I think that was, and not like in general, but I used to get mad in the morning when people asked me questions. And I think that was a symptom of whatever a thing is going on in my brain. Because I don't know if y'all have noticed the way I speak in my own words sometimes, but language words aren't always so smart and good for me. Sometimes the words don't happen the way they should in my brain. Words hard. Yeah, like, I've gotten very good at language throughout my life, just from the fact that it's very hard for me to, it's not that hard for me to do it, but like, it takes effort to make sentences come out of my mouth that sound like things that normal people would say. So what I have realized is you can get away with a little bit of weird, funny word soundings because people think it's quirky and funny and good, which is correct. It is. But also, like, as long as it's understandable, you're Gucci and golden. But, like, if anybody ever wonders, like, are you talking like this way on purpose? The answer is sort of. The answer is, this is my default way of speaking, and the on purpose part is that I'm not making it, I'm not going out of my way to make it sound normal. Whereas if I was at work or school, I would have to be speaking in normal sentences. Check this out. Hello everyone, how are you doing this evening? My name is Eyfey. I hope you have some questions for me that I can answer. See, even that was like, nobody says, I hope you have some questions for me that I can answer. If you have any questions for me, hopefully I'll be able to answer them for you. Hello, me Momo Eyfey. You got a questions? I got answers. You know it. It's in your mind and my mind, and we'll put it into your mind. That's the more normal way that it sounds in my brain. That's how, what order my thoughts go in, probably. Just like doing something, but then your brain says, no, I'm gonna do the thing you don't like. Well, hold on, is that a thing that you need to do, or just a thing that you're doing even though you don't like it? Because sometimes there are things that you need to do that you don't enjoy, but you still gotta do them. Like, for example, working to get money to pay bills, or going to the grocery store, even though I hate going to the grocery store, but I need food. You enjoy not having fun. Unfiltered. This is the normal SpongeBob version of Eyfey. SpongeBob, he's square or rectangle. He got pants, square pants. You know him, they're brown. He wears a shirt, and Bubbles. SpongeBob. One time your boyfriend was in the car and said, yeah, and you could just change the inside weather if you want. Forgot the word for air conditioning. I forget words so often. And they're like not even hard words. Like, I'll forget the word for refrigerator and I'll say like, oh yeah, just go put that in the cold box. And most of the time people are like, they get what you mean. As long as you have a word that's synonymous. And here's the other thing is, yippee! So right, Nightbot, I forget the easy words and then I'll remember like the hard words. Like I'll drop a word that like synonymous because I forgot the word for similar. I don't understand. Language is weird. Brains are weird. Not optional, or it's optional stuff. You totally not do this, but no, fuck you. Me, I'm not a coward. The true bravery is not doing things you hate. Not wanting to do something, that's coward talk. No, that's just healthy living. For example, there's all sorts of things I don't want to do, so I won't. I think one of the first clips I have on this channel was from like my very first stream, and I don't know how the conversation got to bronies. And so it's just me saying, I don't want to be the person defending bronies on their channel, so I won't. And then I simply didn't do it. Like you can just say no and walk away to activities or to thoughts or to sentences. You have mind goblins. Well, tell the mind goblins to do it instead of you. Did you remember all the clues? You've still got them all in your rag, right? So we gotta kick the tree. And then like an apple fall, and we get the apple. We put the apple in the bucket. Sometimes you speak like a foreign exchange student. That's the other thing is, learning other languages is weird, because like, can I speaking the way I do in English, but in Japanese, would it be understood or would it just be absolute gibberish? In high school, you're writing college essays, you forgot the thing was in a sink drain that chops up all the food, and you slip down in your chair and someone asked you who was wrong. And they were like, you mean the garbage disposal? You're like, yeah. And they were like, is that in your college essay? No. Sometimes you have a thing in your head that you absolutely need to know, and so you Google it. Where's all our clues? Place apple in bucket. Green, red, yellow. Green, red, yellow. It only really manifests when you're like, I don't like this person, and Braden's like, oh, dislike them? That's gonna stop you from talking to them? I mean, I guess that's, okay, talking to somebody is kind of a thing that's not necessarily, it depends if you're initiating the conversation or not, because if you don't like somebody, you don't have to send them a message unless you, like, need to talk to them about something. Like, you can just let them live their life. But if it's somebody you, like, live with, or somebody you go to school with, or somebody you work with, like, you probably are gonna have to talk to them at some point, and that time you can just be civil about it. You can, wait, proceed through the forest. Check in pumpkin. That's not a pumpkin. Like, even if it's somebody you don't have to interact with, and they just, like, have your number, and it's like, they sent you a message. Do you want to reply? Just block them. Just block them forever, it's fine. Yeah, it's mostly people who have some sort of need or shared space. Yeah, then I think that falls under the category of, like, things you kind of need to do just as part of living in a society, is you have to interact with people around you whether you want to or not, and you have to be generally civil to them, unless they're, like, absolute assholes to you, in which case, like, you don't gotta give them the time of day. You can just ignore them and go on with your life unless they, like, really, really need something from you. But I don't like blocking people very rarely. Have you done it? Yeah. Here's my thing that I do. If I am on a social media site and I don't like the posts somebody's made, but, like, they're not talking to me in general, I will just blacklist their username. And that way I don't have to see their posts, but if they, like, want to see, because, like, I have a lot of translation posts on my blog. And like, I have a lot of manga translation posts. So I'm sure that a bunch of people are like reading those that don't actually interact with me. But also, I'll like follow the tags.
54 327 ses mu.
I'll like follow the tags for that manga. And then there will be people like having weird drama in there. And I'm like, I don't want to read this drama. But also, I don't want this person to like come to my blog to like check something and be like, why am I blocked from seeing this? What did I do? So what I do is I'll just blacklist their name and then I don't see their posts, but they can still see mine if they have to. And it's all good. It's fun to read people's nonsense even if you don't know or care for them. It depends on what it is. Because I think there are some posts that you can be better off without seeing. Like, there's some people who do the, like, doom posting, where they only ever post about, like, hopeless, terrible things that are going on in the world, and it's like, I don't really have anything against you as a person, but just for my own mental health, I don't want to see this every day of my life. Old key. Nothing else in here. Oh wait, there's some money. Nice. Money. And a golf ball. Also, sometimes people have, what do you call them? Like, incorrect quotes things, where they're like, I'm gonna take quotes from TV shows and like other people's posts and I'm gonna attribute them to characters, and sometimes people are really bad at it and I see them and I'm like, that character would not say that, this is just making me mad, so then I blacklist them so I don't have to read them. There's a little bit more money. You fools don't understand the character like I do. I don't understand the character at all either, but they would not say that, probably. Part of why you have the career you do, because you're dealing with pretty much anything. I love learning a lot of things. Key. Is it safe to be in a derelict building? Recovery ball. My job currently is mostly just people sending me emails, asking for documents, or asking what somebody else meant when they sent their email, or asking how to do something in a program. Hooray, black mold! Oh, we're getting so much asbestos in our lung. It's a sick old tennis court. Haunted? Wish you could just talk about the stuff you've seen. Don't violate any, I was gonna say non-disclosure agreements. I don't think that's probably the issue you're facing. Don't, what's the thing when you tell about people's private business behind their back and it's rude to do it? There's like a word for it. And put the best in asbestos. HIPAA. Well, that's, oh yeah, that's like doctor stuff. I guess if you work at like a medical place, that would be evil. It's like betraying, yeah, not, gossip is the action of doing it, but there's like betraying somebody's personal trust, something along those lines. Don't disclose private matters, sort of thing. It's alive. I'm done exploring. It's a tennis. It's just a ghost. Privacy, that's that's the word of it. Yeah. Don't like violate people's privacy. It's all up to me now. The only person whose privacy you're allowed to violate is your own. And even then, you shouldn't always, wait. Oh, we're good. I thought it made me leave the room. Even then, you shouldn't always do it. I guess we're fighting Ghost. You're not allowed to look yourself up on anything you have access to? Like, look up your, like, files? This is the easiest ghost tennis match I've ever done. Guess your funny brain word. Now you gotta guess the stream word. The hint is, it is a I hate whenever I think of a hint for the stream word. I was gonna say it's a physical object, which is true, but there is also a use of the word you can use where it's not a physical object. It's not grapes. You can't. Literally, I was gonna say you can't eat it, but I think there is a slang word involving eating it where it's not actually eating it. Gravestone. Don't eat a gravestone, even if it's a cake. Last time was mouse because we were playing rat games, so gotta be mouse. I was afraid last stream that I was gonna accidentally say the word myself. Because you were looking for rat hat at the beginning, I was about to say, well, there's no rat hat, but there is a Sleepy Time mouse cap, but then I realized, oh wait, I can't say that because... Oh. We're okay, we're cheating. Wait. We're good. It's not piss. Oh, you can eat piss. You can, like, eat the shit and you can eat the piss. What slang is eating piss? I think you could say eat piss. Like, you could say, like... No, I'm thinking of taking the piss. That's different. You can't even use your work laptop on any public Wi-Fi. Oh, is it too insecure? Automod didn't like the words eat piss. You can eat... If you take the piss, that's taking the piss, and if you're eating the piss, it's worse. No, Bear Grylls, don't drink your own piss. Too insecure, just like me, but the secret to being secure about yourself is just don't think about it. Just don't think ever, yeah. No thoughts. Head empty. It's just for the best. The old academy is not what I expected. This is... We're not even gonna investigate the ghost? We're not even gonna Scooby-Doo this? No, we're staying. Hello? Brick? Can you eat bricks? I guess that would be like shoving your face into brick, maybe. Do people do that? Eat my shorts, just like funny Bart Simpson. Just like Bart. It's funny just like Bart. Joke of Bart Simpson. Shorts. Has a bunch of PHI on it. Public health information. Private happiness infection. Purple earple. You have too many tabs open right now. Don't want to open more to think of words. Always open more tabs. Protected. Hippocratic. The I's gotta be information, right? Why is this gate even here? I have to sign, I had to sign a non-disclosure agreement for my work just because, like, I guess we work with businesses and you're not allowed to give information about businesses. I so desperately, I so desperately want to complain about corporations, but I cannot. Or say good things about corporations. Sometimes I have good interactions with people and I send them emails and I'm like, I'm gonna buy your product just because the people who work here are kind. But I will not and I cannot because I don't want to get fired. Oh, we're going to bed. Tint will expire in 1 minute. Wait, hello? Wimst. Can we extend it to 2 minutes? Ooh. Oof. Rest in peace. We hardly knew ye. Notice his red laser on forehead. Sorry, why is this guy in our room? Hey, bud. Wake up, buddy. I've received word from upstairs. You ready to move to the next floor? Yeah. Quiet. Come on, meet me upstairs. Lord, forgive me for what I'm about to do. Are you about to do a murder? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh
Oops. Upstairs. I don't have to stop talking. I can talk as much as I want, whenever I want, however I want. You should go to bed. Mood. I was really tired before stream. And now I'm doing okay, actually. We got a whole hour. All this talk about physical pain and Boohbah reviews and protected information has woken me up, and we're Gucci golden. Right. You were late. Hi, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I need to remember to wave to people. I can't wave with my head exploded. All I can do is slightly lift my controller. Urinal sandwich. I didn't make that a command. Hold on. We're fixing this right now. We are fixing this right this very instant. I forgot. That was a thing that went out of my sight and out of my mind. Uh-huh.
Kim understreck says ouch.
Oh, you hit him. Let's see. So right, Nightbot. Where is my him? Whoa. Let's see. We add... Send message to channel.
Yukari Sunhover says sunflower.
Sunflower. And there's the sun! Yippee! And then we add a trigger.
Dint 54 327 says moon.
Moon. And there's the moon. Whoa. And then we just duplicate this. And then we just do... And we just do this. And we just do... Whoa. Did that not throw an object? No! Okay. Oh, right, that is just this. I was like, why didn't it make a bonk? Why didn't it make a bonk? It's because the cougar is the bonk. That can go anywhere.
Zing, 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 ba!
Zing, 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 ba! Okay, urinal sandwich and unurinal sandwich are now commands. Sleeping soundly, aren't they? You'll have your pick. Go on and challenge one of them. Why would I challenge somebody in the middle of the night? Photosynthesis. Can you eat that? This is how tennis works. There's a limit to the second floor players. I will say that I have said the secret word with my own mouth at least once this stream. Cougar 2 times, let's go! If you want to come up here, somebody is going back down. I don't want him to hate me. Egg noodle. That That just sounds delicious.
Wow.
Don't worry, we can fix this. This means nothing to me. I have said a lot of words with my mouth. We can fix this. Hold on. Egg noodle is now a command. I've said so many words this stream. It's not egg or noodle. Do you think he'll hate me? I'll wait for you. There is one, like, it used to be so fast to just make a new command in, how many letters? Hold on, I'm trying to count. 4. I just realized something. If I mouth letters, you can kind of maybe read my lips. I'm gonna try to mouth the letters for mouse, which was the secret word last time. Weird. Listen. I'm streaming. Streaming takes all of your brain cell. Streaming takes all of your brain cell. I can't count. I have to double check, because what if I counted wrong? I was literally counting on my fingers. Then I had to count it 3 times just to be safe, because what if there was actually a 5th letter in there and I was wrong? Even good lip readers get like 30% accuracy looking at human lips. And now cut that accuracy down to 1/5 because you're looking at a VTuber mouth. M-O-U-S-E. So the way the mouth on the VTuber works is it works by sound. B and P look the same on the lips. It works by sound and it also works by web tracking. So when it has sound, it will snap into more... It'll snap into like certain locked positions depending on the sound, and then the web tracking part is more just based on the shape of the mouth. So if I don't actually make sounds, I can make more shapes with my mouth, if that makes any sense. Yeah, it's something that's physical mostly, but there is a way you can use that word that is not something physical. And it is also, it's something you shouldn't eat, except there's kind of I don't even think it's a popular slang. I don't even know if people use it or if just somebody on the internet said it as a joke. Hey, wake up. I challenge you to a match. Wakey, wakey, you slacker, you've been challenged. Oh, come on, I was studying late. Drag your sorry self onto the challenge court and prepare to fight for your bed. Say the hint again, you were daydreaming. Hint number 1. It's something you probably should not eat. But there's maybe a slang where you do eat it. 2, it's something physical that exists. But also there's a way you can use the word where it's not a physical thing. And it's 4 letters. Don't eat dry ice. Don't eat a urinal sandwich. Those are not the correct number of letters. Hole. Hole is a good guess, but incorrect. Kite. Now, see, I would have pondered more about whether a hole is a physical thing or not, because it's kind of like the absence of a thing. Bowl. Can I go to bed? This isn't my bed. It can be. Wait, why did I have to fight this guy for his bed? There's like 2 other beds here not in use. These nuts, boom, got 'em. Nuts you should and can eat. And they are always a physical I guess, you know what? They can be a non-physical thing if you go like, aw, nuts. Or is that still talking about, like, potential nuts? See, now, when I say that, now I'm thinking about the way you can use the secret word where it's not a physical thing. Maybe it is still talking about a hypothetical physical thing. I don't actually know the etymology of that use of it. Wall. Same with wall. Like, there is a physical walls holding up the roof above my head right now. But if you say, like, there's a wall between me and that person, is that a physical wall? Or is that's a metaphysical wall? But it's still thinking of the idea of a physical wall. Words weird. Head. You're very close with head. Are you ready? Good. Is a secret word always guessed? I mean, in a sense, because the secret word will always, it'll stay the same secret word until it's guessed. But like, it hasn't been, we've gone streams without the secret word being guessed. So like, if nobody guesses the secret word this stream, it'll be the same word next stream. Yippee, you got it! It was face. Cause, you have a face and that's a physical thing, you probably shouldn't eat it, but I think some people call kissing eating face, unless I'm making that up. I'm pretty sure I've heard people talk about tongue battles. You said lead poisoning. You're like, oh boy, I love when people eat lead. Yippee! Oh, you can eat lead. That's what you say when you're like, eat lead, and then you vroom in your car so fast. You got both words, yippee, yippee. I'm a gamer. What? Hold on. Hold on. He's doing the same cheating that I did earlier. Am I thinking about sucking face? I might be thinking about sucking face. Hold on. I'm going to Google eating face. Because you can save face, and that's what I was thinking about when it's not a physical thing. Unless that's supposed to be you're actually saving your physical face, but I don't think it is. Oh, eat lead is gone. Then what do you eat when you rev up a car so fast? Well, Urban Dictionary says eating face can be used as a slang for the high you get from doing bath salts. Eat my dust, I think is what I was thinking of, yeah. Eat lead is gun, because you're eating the bullet. Yeah, eat my dust. And then burning rubber also. Eat rubber. Okay, yeah, no. Eat, the freedictionary.com says eat face is slang to kiss passionately. Yeah, that's okay. So people do use it for that. I did not make that up. I'm also not sure if that's one of those things that's like, oh yeah, that's like British slang, like when people say snogging instead of kissing. But it's pretty sure it's a thing that I've heard. This man is cheating. It's only okay to cheat when I cheat. See? See? He did it again, but that time it didn't count. Don't hit it. Don't you dare. Who else thought that the bath salts drug and the bath salts that you just put in your salts were the same thing for a while? Have I ever tennis in the real world? I actually have. When I was child, when I was child of small, my parents were good parents and they enrolled me in a bunch of different activities. But they were also good parents in that they didn't make me stick with an activity if I didn't like it. So there was definitely a point in time where I like learned to play tennis. There's a point in time where I did gymnastics. I think there was a very short, like 2 weeks where I was learning piano. And then later there was a longer weeks where I was in high school and I learned to play piano with synesthesia instead of from a teacher, and I just played anime songs. You had a friend snort Epsom salts while you were over once because they thought that those were the drug salt? Is Epsom salt? What is Epsom salt? Is that bath salt? Like that you would put in a bath? Wait, are we tied? We're not allowed to be tied. Don't you hit it. Epsom salt, bath salt. Okay. I just eat table salt on top of foods. That works out pretty good for me. No. Yeah, all you know about Salt Drug is the Florida face-eating guy. Yeah. What's the deal with Florida? It's like they don't have as many laws that says what they can and can't put in the news, and that's why there's so many crazy stories about like Florida man eats someone's face, Florida man, like there's that whole thing where it's like, go Google your name and Florida man, or like your birthday and Florida man, or something like that. No, hold on, I'm cheating. Yeah, that's exactly it, yeah. It's not necessary. Wait, why did it say game when we're still playing? Hello? Wait, what? Is it because I cheated? Okay, now that's actually game. Won the game, but not the set. But it said that he had the advantage again. I think it's because he would have won the game, but then I hit it after it landed. I'll say game point. Oh, maybe that. Can we go again? We can. We're just play until this guy loses. Just play until this guy loses. I wonder if this is one of those games that makes it easier when you lose. It's like, sorry, you're baby at game. No, we're gonna make it easier for you to win. Or else we'll be here forever. Because I'm definitely doing better this time. Is that my point or his? No, it's mine. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Ba, 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 ba. Was that out? That was out. Tennis hard. You were always hitting ball with racket. Is that in? Yeah, see, that said game. And I win. Yippee! Right, you've been defeated. Downstairs to the bunker with you. I only just left the bunker last night, man. Clear things out. I didn't become the top I didn't become the top ball boy by being ruthful. Why is it 10 miss if you can't even get a score of 10? It's true. You can get 10 points if you get from 30 to 40. Saving up for eyfey song? Ooh. Do you have a song in mind? Do you have a song in mind so I can start practicing now, or do you want to surprise me with it so I embarrass myself? Nobody asked you for channel points? I think Lummo has eyfey song. Lummo is close to change the game, I think. Because eyfey song's like 50k, right? Yeah, eyfey song is 50k and change the game is 100. That's, you know, when you get 85% of the way there. Yeah. Lummo has 97k. I've got 99k on Lummo's channel. Did you guys know that Lummo has a has a Boohbah redeem for 100,000 points? I just end up saving all my points for that and then summoning Boohbah like every couple months. It's a lot easier to get points on somebody's channel, I've realized. When they stream more often, you're at 114k, you could do 2 songs, or you could change the game. Or you could do 11 bedtime stories. What's for 5k? Do I have anything for 5k? Picross. You could do 22 Picrosses. You could explode me 114 times in a row. Well, you clearly have no class whatsoever. Don't get too comfortable. I'll be back for my bed before you know it. Sorry, I hope you don't hate me. Mood. From this moment, I train only to punish you. Why was he so surprised? Don't all the ranking matches happen in the dead of night? They're usually done in the mornings, out in the sunlight. But I had this idea and wanted to capitalize on it. I should really explain this to him. Well, looks like I'm a 2nd level tennis player now. You'll get bedtime story as soon as you get there. I should do... that thing that some streamers do, where it's like, you, it's like a roulette wheel, where it's cheaper than the prizes, but you get a chance of winning the big time prizes. So like, it would be like 1k point, but there's a chance of winning, bedtime story, or there's a chance of winning, a song or something like that. Spend your summoning Boohbah. Hey, Tint, can you do exclamation point Boohbah for me real quick? I can't remember if I set that to be only me, or if that's also... Okay. No, that doesn't summon Boohbah. Okay. That just links to, I think, a Boohbah funny dance. Yeah, I'm like, if I do it, it actually summons a Boohbah. And I think I've considered making that free for some people sometimes. But then I keep forgetting. Well, looks like I'm a 2nd level tennis player now. Onward and up. Onward and upward for me. Maybe I should make the... Maybe I should make the Boohbah summons and unsummons free for subs. And unsummon all. Banana? I want to eat that. Go enjoy your first night in your new bed. You earned it. Not Crazy World, tragically. I was gonna go through and like, there's the full Hatsune Miku cover of Virtual Insanity. I was gonna clip more out of it, but then I got lazy. What was that sound? Ah. Parrot. Oh, you gotta take the... Why do I have fart verb as fart verb, but not fart reverb? Oh, it was quick fart. Okay, cool. Hold on, we're fixing that. Whoa, it's a crazy world we're living in. You got it, the crazy world. There it is. Let me just search fart in my commands. I try when I make commands to make every oh look, we're Hatsune Miku. Wow. It's a crazy world we're living in. I try to make every possible way that somebody might remember it because I'm really bad at remembering, just like the real. So now fart verb can be summoned by any of the following. I know I'm bad at remembering, so everybody else who out here bad at remembering, now you don't have to remember. Now you only have to semi-remember. Does the ponytail go in front or behind your elbows? I think in front. Hold on, let me turn my head as much as I can. That's hard to tell. Hold on. Can I wave? Yeah, that's in front. Yeah. Hats are, I think, on the topmost layer. I don't think there's anything on top of the hat. Good morning. I see you've increased your standing during the night. Welcome to the second floor. Things will become more difficult from here on out. As a senior student, you represent our school wherever you go. You're free to go where you wish, do as you please, as long as it brings honor to our school. I'm setting you free. Go out into the world and do great things. Wow, such a crazy world we're living in. I won't let you down. What a beautiful Boohbah song. Here is your senior certificate. Did I need that? Was that what I needed? Was that what I needed? What did she want? What did the queen say we needed? She should just make Eyfey sing Crazy World full version. I was gonna say, didn't I do that? But I didn't actually sing it. I just spoken worded it. Banana looks so good on him. Here's the thing to know about the him hats is, they are not... When I make a new hat, I will try to position it in a way that looks good on my VTuber, on myself. And then for him, I just kind of shrunk it down so it's appropriately him-sized. It's a miracle when they actually fit the shape of his head like that. Incredible. I will say, if you do redeem it for a Crazy World full version, for Virtual Insanity, I will actually sing that song. I will sing it with the lyrics. I should have sung it last weekend at karaoke. But I didn't. Instead, I sang Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up. And, other anime songs.
You want to look like the fox ran Yakumo.
You want to look like the fox. What was the Yakumo hat? Try exclamation point find hat Yakumo, and then do exclamation point him hat that number. I think anyone can do him hat. It's Miku was 147, so the 3 Toho hats were... oh, Ran's not in the name, it's just Yakumo. Pretty sure it's called Yakumo's hat. There you go, yeah. So do exclamation point him hat and then 146. No, I guess wait 192 seconds and then do him hat 146. I forgot I set a global cooldown for that so nobody gets cheated out of a fun hat. Everybody gets their hat's time to shine. It's surreal looking over to OBS and seeing Hatsune Miku.
Tint 54327 ses nya dashe do lucky holiday dakarananka ikanji tanoshi kuto atsu tara hora egao naru nya.
I don't know that one. There's regular hat. There we go. What is nya dakedo lucky holiday dakara nanka ii kanji tanoshi koto atsumeta hora egao ni naru nya. Thank you, Nightbot. Nyan. That's the Banana song? I've only watched like 2 episodes of Banana. I know, 2 Nyan songs. I know Nyan Cat. I go Nyan 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 Nyan. And the one that the nya sound effect is from, but I refuse to disclose that until somebody guesses. I think I need to just go talk to the queen. Let's go see if the senior certificate is enough to get me whatever the queen wanted me to do. Do you guys know Sesame Bird? Big Garibaldo? Regular Big Bird? Yeah, I love Garibaldo. Oh, is this the Banana song? Garibaldo, Bluebird, let's go. This is for sure gonna give me a notification on YouTube, but hopefully they just say we're putting ads on your video. Ah. Brazil, numero uno. Bop. Bop of a song. The less of it I play, the less I'm gonna have to sing. The less I'm gonna have to sing when inevitably the video gets copyright blocked. Brasil campeão do mundo! Yeah! Garibaldo is blue and he lives in Brazil, and that's literally all I know about him. Some people think he's scary, but he's just blue. I need to go to the queen. I had a brain thought. Oh yeah. So whenever my, he's frightening, he has death eyes, he's beautiful, he's got eyes full of life. Every once in a while, one of my videos when I upload the VODs to YouTube will get like fully blocked, and it says you can't show this video anywhere because it has, I don't know, like a mashup version of the 21st Night of September that we think is the real thing. At one of the videos, I recently uploaded the Trombone Champ videos because originally the reason I was holding them for so long is because the second video got blocked. It said you can't play this video anywhere because it has the Rugrats opening song in it. And so I was like, damn, I guess I have to record myself singing the Rugrats song so I can put it in the VOD instead. And I fully recorded myself singing it, like going like, they copywrote this song and they blocked my vid. But my video editor kept crashing every time I tried to render the full video. And so I was like, well, I'll get to this later. And then I got distracted with the VTuber and I never got to it. But then they just took the copyright off. Like when I went back to check, I finally edited the Edith Finch video where they blocked it because of the copyright on like the Nutcracker Waltz because of the specific orchestra that played it. So I had to go find like a royalty-free version of that song and edit it in instead of the one that was already there. And so like I finally did that. I'm like, all right, let me go try this Trombone Champ 2 also. But then Trombone Champ was like, actually it's okay now, it's no longer blocked, so I just uploaded it and we're good. Do I have the senior certificate? I do! Give me the blessing. Sigserd? Hold on, I gotta see this Garibaldo. Yeah, I've seen this tweet. This is Garibaldo from Brazil. He may look scary, but he's one of the nicest birds I know. Thanks for learning about my family. It's fun having cousins all around the world. Prese el número uno, Campeo Penta! There is a little... Wait, there's a little bird? I love Little Bird. He looks just like Graggle. Hi, Little Bird. Yeah, Garibaldo's Brazilian Sesame Street. Does he not look just like Graggle? Put my windows back. Then you shall have the chance to honor me. The token you found gives you the opportunity to compete in Decasportathon. The outcome of the Decasportathon decides who will run the island. You will be my representative. What is Decasportathon? 10 rounds, 10 sports, no mercy. If you manage to win, then I will remain in power. My promise to you is that the rules and regulations of the sport won't change. We will continue to respect the traditions of the game and play them as they are meant to be. But what about there's no need for further questioning? Nothing I say will influence you. Only speak to me again if you wish to compete in Decasportathon. Yeah. Yeah, I want to do that. Before you leave, we will be holding a banquet in your honor. I have made all the arrangements. Let us head to the banquet hall. We get to go to a banquet. Same face shape, also yellow, has the little hairs coming out of the head, eyes in the same place. I guess orange beak instead of yellow teeth. They're going deep into Sesame Street Twitter. I never really watched Sesame Street growing up. Or at least I don't remember it. I might have? I don't think I watched a lot of PBS shows.
No!
I mean, no. I mean, if I could go back in time and change it, I would have. I watched Barney and I watched Blue's Clues. Apparently, when I was very small, I wouldn't wear anything that didn't have Barney on it. Sometimes you think about how you cannot change your upper ear piercings till January. You got them pierced last January. Why can't you change them until January? Have they not healed yet? Does it take that long? Any Little Bear enthusiast? I watched a few episodes of Little Bear. I don't think I was super in there. Same with Franklin. Like, I saw some Franklin and Little Bear when it was on TV. I was big into Blue's Clues. I was big into Barney. I think Dora the Explorer was slightly after my time. Like, I think I was in elementary school when Dora the Explorer started getting big, so that's my timeline I'm working with. I loved Scooby-Doo to death when I was a child. That's something I forgot about in my life, but I did like Scooby-Doo like a lot when I was small. Yeah, had your own handy-dandy notebook? Me too. I have a vivid childhood memory of leaving my handy-dandy notebook with the green crayon in my car. Or I guess my parents' car, leaving it in the car on a hot summer day and the crayon melted. It was tragic. They gotta fully heal with the studs before you can change to ring, but it takes a whole year to heal? I had this one Scooby-Doo plate, remember distinctly. I had like a Burger King Hercules plate, and that used to be the pancake plate. It was specifically the one with the Pegasus on it. I think my brother had one that had actual Hercules on it. But it was just like a plastic, I'm pretty sure it was from Burger King. You can absolutely change those rings. Ear take longest to heal. I guess if they're upper, if it's in like the cartilage, the pancake plate is so real. Let me see if I can find the pancake plate. Hold on. Burger King Hercules plates. Oh my god, yeah. Can we get a good image of this? Pancake triggers it. I told you not to change till rings for a year? Wild. Here we go. These are the plates of childhood. I had this, there was words on this. Hold your horses, dinner's coming. I forgot about that. I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy. Yeah, my brother had the Hercules plate and I had the Pegasus plate. You might still have the Hercules plate. God, what a blast from the past. Your grandma had the Hercules one, like the fucking clouds in the background. I looked at that horse so much and ate pancakes off of it. Apart from getting the jewelry downsized by a piercer around 8 weeks, you don't want to change the jewelry at all for at least 6 to 12 months? Wild! 6 months I could maybe understand, but 12 is a long time. God. I was very much an animals lover as a child. I did not care. You ate pancakes off the plate that directly mentions dinner. I was an animal loving child. I did not care for the human characters in any media. I was only there for like the horses and the dogs and the cat. I don't even know if I cared about cats that much. I was always a dog person. I was always a dog lover. Yeah, waited 6 months for your nose to change from stud to ring. But yeah, that's why I was big into Scooby-Doo. I'm trying to remember, like, what shows did I watch as a baby? Eyfey Raid coming. Who's live this late? You're beyond cakey pilled. I need to make pancakes. I can't eat pancakes for breakfast really anymore. It's like, I need to eat something with protein in it in the morning. Pancakes feels like a dessert food, but also sometimes I just want to wake up on the weekend and make some chocolate chip pancakes. Pancakes for dinner. Pancakes for dessert, honestly. Fennel Raid, wait a second. Wait a second. Hold on now. Twice live? You were Play Frog and then you were not Play Frog. Play music? Were you doing a singing? Were you doing a karaoke practice? Hello, 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 hello. Welcome in, everybody. Did you sing so many songs? Did you have a good singing and song? Did you know I could be Hatsune Miku now? Do you know I Fennel's patented twice live? I don't know how you do it. I have no clue how you do it. Like, I go live once in a day and I'm like, I'm done speaking words. I could be me. You beg, hold on. Was it 147? For some reason, my hat command is broken where it does not say what hat is. A Garibaldo hat. I should do a Miku. We have Miku hair. We have beautiful, yeah. I need to fix the text for, like, something about my variable is not getting the hat name right, and I gotta fix that. Okay, hold on. I have to make a note for Garibaldo hat because that's so important. Him hat, yeah, him can be Yakumo. Although that means, hold on, him can also be Miku. I'm gonna put Yakumo back, but I desperately need to see what him hat. Hold on. I think I need to uncrop something. We're gonna put Yakumo back, but I just need to see this. Hold on. Hatsune Himku. There we go. Oh. There he is. Was Yakumo 146? There we go. Put that back. Just woke up at the end of the last song. Oh. I did karaoke last weekend, and I gave Idol a good shot. I still need more practice on that song. It's got too many twists and turns. What is... Yippee! Oh shit, wait. Garibaldo video real? Garibaldo video... What is this? What is this bullshit puzzle? Sorry, what is... Excuse me, where did the video go? I don't know this. Why are you making me play games? Unable to verify.
Uh-oh.
That counted. Robots can't complete this. Robots can do puzzles so easy. Captcha's hard. You're not real. I see the blur on this. Garibaldo is a treasure. See, nothing is wrong with Garibaldo. Garibaldo, Brazil. Brizaldo. Save up 50k points. I will sing the disappearance of Hatsune Miku. I'm gonna need to start practicing now. I'm gonna need to wait until you get all those points. I'm gonna need all the time to practice. Ooh, where's an egg? Yeah, we could play Where's an Egg. I started learning Donut Hole at some point. Egg. I'm gonna sleep here now. Pull up a cozy blankets and pillows. Pull up a I guess that's really all you need to sleep. Get on your jammy jams. Have a nice night and a nap. Have a good sleeping and a time. Don't forget about dreams. This lady doesn't know what she's talking about. You know about egg? Doesn't know about egg. What does Deden sound? I think it's hee with nose. Wait, oh, it's dun dun. Hee is Enoch. Also, everybody go click that link. Go to www.twitch.tv/fennel_time. And there it is. And there you will find videos. You will find video games. You might find a frog detective. You might find a singing songs. You might find an Okami. You might find a Minecraft. And you will have a good time every time. Play your favorite game. Guess the Hatsune Miku song. It's... Whoa. That's the manatee sound. Guessed it, nailed it. It's Virtual Insanity by Jamiroquai Hatsune Miku cover. That's the song. What was that? Print and analyze. Do you even know about the egg? Nobody knows about eggs. Do you know about the egg? Is it Popipo again? Yeah. Popy, popy, pop, pop, people. Pop, 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 pop. God, it's so weird to look over and see Hatsune Miku where I should be.
Yokari Sunko versus I'm watching you from in the tree. If you forget I fade away, I'm asking you to let me stay, so obey me in your magic life.
I already just by default do not know this one. The only English Vocaloid songs I know are him. Are like Echo, I think. Are you sure? She had the egg the whole time. I know Echo, and I know a few other by that same producer. I know a few by, who's the one that did Hey Honey I'm Home or whatever? Oh, that one I know. That one's Miku by Anamanaguchi. I got to see a Hatsune Miku concert where Anamanaguchi opened, and I'm pretty sure that was like the year they wrote that song. But it was a very good time. I was a fan of Anamanaguchi before that, and so I thought it was an Anamanaguchi concert featuring Miku, but no, it was a Hatsune Miku concert featuring Anamanaguchi, which was infinitely better. I want to go see another Miku concert. I've seen her live twice. Once at Anime Expo and once was that one with Anamanaguchi, and I want to go see what she's up to now. The technology, the 3D Miku technology is so good.
Your most important relationships are all here. Some will share advice, others will harbor resentment.
Miku concerts are so fun. Like, the fact, first of all, there is live band backing. The vocals are all pre-recorded, I think, because Miku, but the band, like, there'll be people playing drums and guitar who are just there on stage. But the fact that it is a hologram concert means that they can do...
Jokarisun versus Harabatter jag sunen Porshata
They can do
Konotaida, Ganikoe, Gamada Kusai, Bedo Domata Nekusate
They can do
Kokusai
insane
Kim,
costume
Shushiba
changes,
Uruya
like,
Iya
in
Honki
between
Bamada
songs or
Mada
even
Suitano
mid-song.
Bakordonando Medno Serifudaro.
I think I know that one, but I definitely cannot name it. Kosaikin choshi wa warui ga, iya honki wa mada mada. I have more lanky sounds. I have more lanky sounds that haven't been put in commands. Wahoo! She isn't singing live. I mean, she sort of singing live because it's by Neru. Is it? Is that Iya again?
That's right. I'm Sus.
I'm sus. Harabattera sunen poshatta kono taida wa nikuima. Mada koshite beddo wa mata kusatte iru. Koko saikin choshi wa warui ga, iya honki wa mada mada. So itta no kore de nandome no serifu daro. Was that Iya, or is that a different one that just has a similar beat to it? Ed and Eddie Monkey Freak Out. If a computer is playing sounds, is that not just me? Get mp3.pro. Is that not just Miku singing live? I just realized my little antenna poking through the hair almost looks like tiny hair buns. Iya, iya, iya. That was a plu.
Some will share advice, others will harbor resentment. It's up to you to gain what advice you can.
Baby, advise me. I've tested you. I've seen you at your absolute limit. I have nothing else to teach you. You're not so different to a Codsworth, you know?
Good luck. It looks like I'll be competing too, so we're back to being rivals.
You won't defeat my daughter.
When you've been to the end of the line, even a royal banquet is underwhelming.
Baby best character. That baby is so profound.
This is pretty cool.
Imagine the games the Queen's computer must have on it. It's time. Wait, I only got to talk to like 3 people? Come and see me.
Jokarisun versus Wareinai Konto Yoru Wareinai Ariamate Eru Kenta Ikan Petor tu Iskoni Hayutsuk Hitumo ni Shait Kurenai Katsumaranai Aiga Yori Sumaranai Kikuni Tainai Taishusendo Kimagurena Dodju Ukaisheim Karaka 1 to Ait Kurenai Ka.
Ait Kurenaika. Is that a song about dog? What games she got on her phone? Yo, what games you got on there? You got Flappily Bird? How did Jake get a golden axe? I applied for that position numerous times. I even had my application hand-delivered by one of my axemen.
I hope you'll consider supporting Britannia in future tournaments.
I know you don't see eye to eye with Doug. There's a lot I don't understand about him myself. No! But I'm trying. It's an analogy about wanting to lay around like a dog. I don't know if I know that one. I might. Him, you literally have ice cream right in front of you. You peeps have been busy. I know you probably feel like a traitor, but chill. Dear Strike respects the hustle. Any action we take against you will be taken with daring admiration.
Doug is a lot less cool when you meet him in person. You always seem to outpace me. But then, who wants to run around in the desert for so long?
I did spend a lot of time. Another Neru song, and it's very relatable to Iya. If it's a Neru song, I feel like I've probably heard it. But I definitely can't place it. It's very hard for me to remember the rhythms of things just from the text. Same art style. Yeah, I'm like, I know there were 2 songs with the same art style, but I don't remember what the other one was. Is Iya the one with the spinning cactus, or is that the other one? They're doing jumping jacks. I definitely know it, but I don't know if I can remember it is the problem. Iya has spinning cactus. Okay. All I can remember is Iya. Understand it takes more than a cob loaf to get my axe. Have I talked to everybody? Can you guess? Go for it. Guess it. Guess it with your heart and soul. I just walked through a table. The banquet was a success. I hope you've enjoyed that. We didn't even get to eat anything. I hope you've enjoyed these final moments with those of importance as we are leaving immediately. We set sail for Decasportathon immediately. How are we getting there? You will come to learn that being a ruler isn't only about ruling. More often, it is about compromise. It's about sacrifice. It's about giving oranges to pirates. Let's Drop Dead? What's the Japanese title for that one? Is it Shinebai? I've managed to gain their trust, and therefore we will be sailing to the Isles on a mighty ship. The desert pirates or the ones at the beach? The beach. Seek them out. Offer an orange to the pirates. Do I have an orange? It's just Let's Drop Dead? The title's in English? It's gotta have a Japanese title, right? Yeah, oh, it's Kutabarose. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I know it from the Japanese title. But I also can't remember how it goes. I am listening it. Yeah, I listened to this song a lot, but I guess didn't look at any of the lyrics. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, it's really interesting. A lot of the Vocaloid producers these days, or at least like the big name ones that end up in the games, will give their songs like 2 different titles. Like they'll give it a title in Japanese and then they'll give it a title in English also. And sometimes it's just a direct translation, but sometimes it'll be like kind of different. Gotta go to sleep. Oh, it is bedtime. What? Yeah, this probably is a good place to stop. We've just about reached 10 o'clock, and we are right before a thing that's probably going to make us do a lot of things. So perhaps we will stop here for a night as well. Have a good... Oh, wait, him get a little sleepy cap too. Good night, Ten. I hope you have a good dreams, good sleep, good breakfast of pancakes. But you were getting started, you gotta save them for next time. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing on Monday. Technically, the first day of fall is on Saturday. So, like, I could start the spooky streams next week. I might do, What is this song? Super Mario Galaxy. Do I know the... I thought that said poo poo pee poo song, and I was like, no, I don't, but I know popey 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 popey. I know that's vegetables juice. So I'm probably gonna start a spooky game next week. I'm not sure which. We'll play more sports story on the pee pee poo poo song. Pee pee poo 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 pee poo. Bugables. Play Bug Fables again. No, we're not gonna do that. Sung by the Pee Pee Poo Poo Man. I'll find a spooky game to play on Monday, or a spooky-esque. Mild spooky or actual terror? That's a good question. I know next week, Wednesday, we'll play more Sports Story, but the week after, whether or not we finish Sports Story, I'm gonna probably switch to the Boogeyman or the Sandman or whatever that like RPG Maker game is. So like it's technically, that one is actually like a horror game, but it's a horror RPG Maker game. So like the scares are all pixels. I might, since it's not fully October, I don't know. Hold on, I gotta look at list of games. What do I have on here? Video James. Bofa. These nuts, boom, got him. QT isn't actually a scary game, right? It's just adorable. We played Sewer Rave, so we can get rid of that. God, you know what I found? You know what I found that has been haunting me for over a decade? Was a weird, like a really old, like a 1997, I think, PC point-and-click game that a teacher in high school showed me in a video game design class. They just showed the class, and they were just like, check out this cool video game as an example of a video game. And it was like a horror, like a surreal horror sequence where you got on a roller coaster and watched like spooky videos with like body horror in it, and I was like, what the fuck is this? It's really cool. And then I like forgot about it for a while. Sam and Max is, I don't think, a horror point and click. That's a funny point and click about I know they say like bad words in it. Eminem. Oh, cause Sam and Max. Yes, Eminem. I forgot that does it. I do have Phantasmagoria on here as a point-and-click spooky game to play. But no, the game that they showed in class was called Bad Day on the Midway. And I was like trying to find it on and off. Yes, they are also very gay. I know this about them. This is a fact that I am knowing with my brain. It was called Bad Day on the Midway, and I might stream that at some point. I don't know if I'll do that this Halloween or a different Halloween. Aren't they married? Are they legally married? They should be. I do have Sam and Max on my list also. I don't think I want to do an RPG because I'll be doing an RPG on Wednesdays. They have a kid? Adopted? Or did they just figure that out somehow? I'm gonna sleep now. Good night, 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 good night. I'm gonna look through this list for a little bit while I try to figure out a good spooky game to play, or I might do another one. Grim Fandango is a distinct possibility, because that one's not actually a horror game. Is that even a point? That's a point and click, I think, right? It's like got skeletons in it, so it's spooky themed. I could also do, The Walking Dead. We could play another chapter of that. I could just play a bunch of... I could do the Obra Dinn. That's about murder and has a really weird art style. Gotta figure out what to play except for... There's like a lot of really good spooky games. I need to start playing them outside of spooky season too. I guess I could double up on the RPGs because I got a lot on here that are like spooky-esque. Like, I want to play Yume Tuki, or I guess Nikki, but spelled with a 2. Little Nightmares. I haven't played that. What kind of game is Little Nightmares? Is that one actually scary? The art style looks cute, but it might be deceptive. Jurassic Park. That one's dinosaurs. How many Jurassic Parks are there? Very spooky. I could do a full very spooky one. I think the Hanged Man is the next on the RPGs that I'll do on Wednesdays. There's a point-and-click Jurassic World Park game? Same people that make Sam and Max? What? I'm adding that to the list whether or not, we do it for Halloween. Jurassic Park, point and click. Does Hylix count as a spooky game? It's claymation art style and the vibes feel kind of spooky. The Witch's House. Oh yeah, I might have them. I think I watched a playthrough of The Witch's House. I think that one I know. There's another one called The Witch's Heart that I need to play, I think. But, I have a lot of RPG Maker games on here. I've got like Alice Mare, Hello Charlotte, Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass, something called Palette. Space, oh, I could play Space Funeral. Yeah, more surreal. Space Funeral it's got funeral in the name, but it's not necessarily spooky. I do want to play End Roll again. That one's not, it's a little dark, but it's not actually spooky, I think. Person talked about Hylix, described it as playable album cover. That feels extremely true. I'll figure out something. I'm gonna probably do something kind of spooky, but maybe not absolutely not like it's always Alien Isolation. Is that one good? I debated Iron Lung because I haven't played that, and that feels like a short game. It's so accurate. Figure out a thing. If anybody has suggestions, feel free to drop them in the Discord. I'll take a peek, I'll take a gander. Oh, right, My House.wad. I really want to watch, I know Holly Hollowtones did a playthrough of that recently, and I think I've had a tab open with it for the past several weeks, but I never got around to watching it. Alien is very good, very super spooky. I'll add that on there. Alien Isolation. Toho 17.5, it's not a... I don't think Toho games count as Halloween games. I do want to play a Toho game at some point. I probably won't beat it, but I'd like to do at least one stream of a Toho game. I'm not good at Toho games is the thing. Even if I play on easy mode, I don't know if I can beat them. You Go in Hell, but it's like... That's like saying that they've got Enma in Dragon Ball, who's the big hell demon, so that means that's a spooky show. Yeah, Doom is also a Halloween game, because you're fighting demons from hell. It's like the Die Hard is a Christmas movie argument, which is not wrong, but I'm here for the vibes. I'm here for the vibes of it this Halloween. Doom is very spooky. But I don't see any pumpkins in there. I don't see any ghosts. I guess there's demons, but like no skeletons. Yume Nikki feels closer to Halloween vibes than Doom. And even that's like just surreal. But we'll figure out something. I'll pick a game before Monday. I'll do a post probably Sunday night because I always tell myself I'm gonna post the schedule on Fishcore Friday, and then I don't, and then it gets to be Sunday, and I'm like, oh, well, I guess we're posting on a Fishcore for Sunday. Time to look at the Markiplier spook list. Look at any YouTubers' games that they've played on Halloween. Maybe I will do Iron Lung. I know a little about it. Maybe I'll just go on Steam and look up spooky games and go by highest rated. But for tonight, for the night, oh, also Sammy's tomorrow. You need to open comms for it. Ooh, I'm excited to play Salmon. I didn't get to play Salmon today because I worked and then I got off work. Tomorrow, I have somebody coming over to fix my water heater, and I'm really hoping that they get done before it's time to play video games because I want to play video games. But we'll have to see. Not having hot water is annoying. My water heater right now is just the lightest. I want to fish. I want to shoot the salmons. I didn't realize that in Salmon Run, you get badges for 200, like getting 200 EVP on a stage. I thought 400 was the lowest. So like, I usually only kind of play until super bonus and then maybe like a few more matches. But lately I'm like, I should play at least until a couple King Salmon so I can get some scales. And then I got 200 and I got a badge and I'm like, wait, I should be playing 200 to every match at least. There's a, oh, actually, you know what, Blackout Inferno? That's a really good one. I've never played any of the PS1 Haunted demo discs, but I want to very badly. I think that might be what we're doing on Monday. Either like last year's or this year's or whenever they come out. Hold on. Because those are exactly the vibes I'm wanting. I will find one of them. I've watched at least 1 or 2 streams of people playing some, and they look very fun. If you said your name. Every time I am looking at it and I'm reading it in my head. But yes, thank you. Good suggestion. Good idea. I'm gonna take it and use it and utilize it. So I guess Monday we're gonna do a haunted demos. We're gonna do some spooky honey demos. Not sure which ones yet. I'll juggle it and find out. And then Wednesday we'll do Sports Story, and then maybe we'll finish Sports Story next week. Or I feel like there's only like 1 to 3 streams worth of Sports Story left, because this Sports Decathon feels like endgame stuff, but I also feel like I'm gonna be very bad at the game and get distracted, so we're probably not gonna finish it next week. But if we don't finish it next week, we're just gonna put it on hold. Got some good stuff for you. Leave it in the Discord. Oh, yes. Because I don't know if the haunted demo disc is gonna last us more than 1 or 2 streams, and we got a whole month. I'm definitely extending spooky time from fall, like all the way into October and November. But for now, for tonight, for the current, it's time to go to bed. It's time to go to sleep. We're gonna find somebody raid. We're gonna find somebody to pass you all on to. Thank you everybody for coming. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Thank you everybody for chatting. Thank you, Fennel, for the raid. Thank you everybody for sharing stories and anecdotes and fun facts and guessing words and pasting songs and typing letters and making sounds and pop-ups and images and hats. When did we get a second Boohbah? I need to fix the Boohbahs. I need to fix a lot of things on streams. A few things are broken and I'm not sure how they broke, but I guess so many things. There's so many words. I gotta pick a new secret word for next time. Maybe it'll be spooky related, maybe it won't, but we'll find out. Who live? Who live on this night? Not many was live earlier. We did Boohbah. Oh yeah, we did Boohbah reviews. I forgot about that. We got to read people's reviews of Boohbahs. Number 1 baby. Yellow one named Poobah. Pink one named Boohbah. Best review. Thank you, Jaden, or whatever their name was. I kind of just... I'm gonna send you to Digibunny. It's been a while since we rated them. I was considering the gnome, but no, I'll send you all over to a real person. I'll send you all over to a real stream in case you want to watch more stuff and not just get blasted by gnome sounds. They're playing Rain World. Everybody have a good night. Everybody have a good sleep. Everybody have a good dreams. Everybody have a good breakfast. Everybody have a good lunch. Everybody have a good dinner. Everybody have a good school or work or just life. Good night, 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 good night.